Introducing the Props Optimizer, a completely free app to help you find the winning edge in the player prop market. Our AI-powered insights and projections will help you make better decisions and more informed bets. So check before you bet and download the free Props Optimizer app today. Available on iOS in the App Store. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the On Deck podcast presented by LineStar. We've got your top MLB player prop bets for today. Plus, as always, our home run calls of the day. Alongside Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville. Let's get it going on this Taco Tuesday and see if we can pick some winners in this MLB slate that is chock full of some pretty juicy matchups, specifically where the weather is concerned. I'm liking some conditions across the country here for some dingers. We'll definitely get to your dingers in our home run calls of the day using that dinger report on the LineStar app. By the way, download the LineStar app today. Also, check out our new tool from the makers of LineStar, the Props Optimizer, to help you dominate the player props game. Go check it out today. It is free with ads in the App Store right now on iOS in the App Store. So go check it out today. And yesterday, recapping our picks from yesterday, I feel like, Tyler, I'm kind of cursed right now because I had Ketel Marte on Friday. He got injured and, didn't play for us. We got the refund there. But yesterday, I was so psyched about Jackson Merrill, as I know you were too. You're a Padres fan, so we were pumped. But sure enough, didn't play either. Some lingering, I believe, hamstring issues, is it?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, some lingering hamstring worries me a little bit. We need the guy, but I think comes back soon. So
definitely. So yesterday was a DNP for Merrill. Corbin Carroll just won in the Hits+Runs+RBI, so didn't clear for us there. And Bobby Witt, 0 total bases for us. So we've got some redeeming to do on this Tuesday, but as I mentioned, I'm liking some conditions. So there are a couple that I really like for today, Tyler. What are you rolling with as your prop of the day here?
All right, I'm going to have to go with Cedric Mullins, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. LineStar projection 2.2. Consensus is 2. He's hitting 290 with a 314 ISO so far this season, and top 10% hitter versus right-handed pitching. He's been on absolute fire. And this is the best hitting environment on the slate, in my opinion. I'll even take it over Colorado, which is saying a lot. It's 90 degrees in Arizona, and the roof is going to be open today. The ball is going to fly a little bit more than it does when the roof's closed.
I saw that 9.5 total. I'm like, what's going on? And then you told me, roof. So I was like, aha, that makes sense why that run total is so high for today, but liking a lot of batters in that lineup for sure. All right. So for my pick, though, I am going to the Angels. And what is going on with this disrespect for Mike Trout? Just 0.5 bases available right now on Underdog. Sign me up anytime it's there because LineStar likes the over. In fact, they like him over 1.5 bases, but he's been over this 6 of 9 games. Yes, he's going up against a very good pitcher today in Tampa Bay Rays, righty Shane Baz, who's 41st versus right-handed bats. Just in his first start, he gave up 7 hits, 10 strikeouts in 6 innings pitched against Pittsburgh. However, this is Mike Trout we're talking about, one of the most prolific hitters in the game, top 5% hitter versus righties. We've also got some pretty good conditions. Wind blowing out slightly to right field in Tampa Bay, 68 degrees. Remember, they're playing at Steinbrenner Field, so these are much more favorable hitter conditions in Tampa than we're used to at the Trop, which was notoriously pitcher-friendly. I love Mike Trout today. Also, LineStar is giving him a 21.2% chance of a home run. We just need him for 1 base here. Sign me up for Mike Trout. Can you believe the disrespect, Tyler?
It's insane. I said that to you right when I saw that he was on our list. I was like, man, how is he still at 0.5?
Yeah.
Just don't get it.
Now, there is a slightly lower payout for that one, but you know what? I'll take it. You might even want to do, if it's available, 1.5 bases or go for it for a home run call. I had him as my pick on 0.5 bases Friday, and in fact, he delivered with a home run. So you never know there. But Tyler, do you have any bonus picks for us today, given that we're liking some hitters today?
Yeah, I like Ian Happ over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Our consensus projections, well to the over. But the big news here is it's our favorite punching bag in Patrick Corbin. So he has a 6.10 ERA, 294 opponent average, and 180 ISO, 2 right-handed bats. Happ started a little slow, but is heating up, hit 260 last week. I like him for over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI.
Great minds think alike, Tyler, because for my bonus pick, I'm also going to the Cubs and their shortstop, Dansby Swanson, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. LineStar's projection for Swanson today is 3.2. Now, he's only been over in one of the last 5 games, but this is a righty bat with much better splits versus left-handed pitching, which is what he'll see today. In fact, he's a top 15% hitter versus lefties. A 724 OPS historically versus Texas lefty Patrick Corbin, and that's a decent sample size. 41 at-bats. So history's on his side against Corbin. As you mentioned, our favorite punching bag, unfortunately, in the prop department, but we're just trying to make some money. And that Texas bullpen that's backing him up, 22nd versus right-handed bats. Chicago also leads Major League Baseball right now in runs and RBIs, constantly putting up big run totals. So I'm liking the spot here, especially given the fact that the Cubs have been doing really well. First in runs and RBIs. I'm not sure I anticipated that, but I guess it's no surprise considering who they acquired in the offseason. Right, Tyler?
That is for sure. He's been a big boost to that team.
All right, so those are our top 4 for today. On Underdog, what we're going to do is put that Mike Trout pick and pair that with Tyler's pick, which is Cedric Mullins over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. If that entry cashes, we'll give out $20 to a randomly selected commenter. So do us a favor to enter into that contest. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below, and you're in it to win it. All right, and now it is time for home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a dinger on this Tuesday?
I'm going to go to Yordan Alvarez plus 230 for a home run. LineStar has him at a 24.1% chance for a home run, and the BVP data is what tells the story today. 18 plate attempts. He's hitting 471 with 3 home runs and a 588 ISO off Castillo. He has a 253 ISO versus right-handed pitching. I love the spot. He started a little slow this season, but he's coming around. He has a home run last week. That hard hit rate's on the rise. I think he lines one up versus Castillo.
Yeah, LineStar's Dinger report has him as the most likely to go yard, so you can't go wrong there. For my pick, I'm going to the D-backs and Corbin Carroll plus 500 for a bomb today. LineStar, 17.1% chance of a dinger. Carroll's got 3 on the year, and he's actually top 30 in exit velocity and hard hit percentage this season. This is a lefty bat with tremendous power against righties. In fact, a 577 ISO. Keep in mind, MLB average for that around 120. Going up against Baltimore righty Charlie Morton. Now, Morton does decently versus lefty bats, but he did give up 2 home runs last game against Boston, including the lefty bat of Tristan Casas, and the Baltimore bullpen behind them, 22nd versus lefty bats. We've also got a run total here of 9.5 in Arizona. Why? Because the roof is open and it's like 90 degrees in Arizona for today. So we've got favorable weather conditions as well. Sign me up, plus 500. I like the price tag I'm getting as well for a player who is top 30 in exit velocity and hard hit percentage. Carroll's been tearing it up. I know he didn't deliver for us yesterday in the hits, runs, RBI category, but he makes up for it today with the dinger. What do you think, Tyler?
Carroll's a good call. I like that game. I'm going to have a lot of it.
Make sure to check out Tyler's DFS breakdown. Go crush it today in all of your prop betting and DFS endeavors for today. If you have any questions, drop them below in the comments. And if you've got any locks for us, hey, we're all trying to help each other out and beat the books on this Tuesday. Great slate of games. Let's go get it. Good luck, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.